Hey, it's Cisco here. This year is the Super Kirby anniversary, 30th anniversary. How are you, this old Kirby? So if you haven't heard already, there is a Nintendo Direct tomorrow, and I wanted to squeeze in my video of thoughts and predictions because that's always fun, right? First of all, Pokemon Legends Arceus. That just came out about a week and a half ago, whatever. That game is absolutely amazing. That is the reason why you've barely seen me. However, I got into streaming that, so look forward to more streams. I think it's gonna be a pretty regular thing on my channel. So that was our first big release this year. But what about the ones that are up and coming? We know about Splatoon 3. We know about Kirby in the Forgotten Land. We have Triangle Strategy. And we have the Mario Rabbids Spark of Hope, that's coming out this year as well. And Breath of the Wild 2, that's the one that everyone's just waiting on, Breath of the Wild 2. We have Bayonetta 3, we also have Advance Wars, that's coming out very soon. That's a game I have pre-ordered and paid off, I'm ready for that one. And we also have Metro Prime 4, however, that's not confirmed for this year, but that's just one of the other games we know about. So in terms of the games we know, this Nintendo Direct has specifically said it's for this half of the year and what's to come. So, of course, with Nintendo Directs, it's so hard to know about their rules because they have none. So even though it does talk about this half of the year, they'll definitely throw in some surprises for the later half of this year. I think definitely Splatoon 3 is going to be a big one. As much as Kirby and Breath of the Wild 2 and all the other ones are huge for this year, if we're talking about the first half, I think Splatoon 3 is taking the spotlight. Splatoon is one of the big franchises of Nintendo, and the third game, they're definitely gonna want to dish it out. They're gonna want to promote it as much as possible. So I think it's gonna be very. I do believe that a Nintendo Direct more towards the summer is gonna be very Splatoon heavy, but that's not to say that this Direct itself can heavily rely on Splatoon as well. I know. Don't throw those pitchforks. I'm just a messenger. I'm just thinking. I'm sorry. But I do not think Breath of the Wild 2 is going to be announced for this Direct. I feel like that is more E3 later half of the year. I think the same thing is going to happen with Breath of the Wild 2. Just be patient, it's coming. People are like ready to Nintendo, give it to us. But I promise it's coming. That game, I don't think anybody has to worry about that one. Advance Wars, I'm so stoked. That game's coming out soon and I have it pre-ordered, paid off. I'm ready for that game. I've never played it. Advance Wars is a remake. They remade the first game and the second game and put it together. So for those who are like, why is this a $60 game? It's because it's two games in one. So pretty excited about that. And of course we have Kirby in the Forgotten Land. That's a game that everyone's really excited about. We have our 3D Kirby, so you know he's gonna be running around. We have a lot to look forward to for Kirby's 30th anniversary. So now that we covered the games that we know, what about speculations? Because there's a lot of speculation going around for certain games, so let's cover that real quick. So a lot of people have been knowing that Monolith, and it's been confirmed that Monolith is working on their next game, and it seems like it's going to be announced very soon. We have Xenoblade 1, the Definitive Edition, we have Xenoblade 2, and we have the Torna, is that how you say it? Torna DLC. I haven't played that, but it's out there. If they could print more. But that boils down to, is Monolith working on an entirely new game? Like, not Xenoblade? Or are they working on Xenoblade 3? Or are they gonna port over Xenoblade X? Personally, I would like Xenoblade X. If we can have Xenoblade Definitive Edition, Xenoblade X, and Xenoblade 2, and the DLC all on the Switch, I think that's just amazing. Xenoblade Chronicles X is probably one of the craziest games on the Wii U. For those who played Xenoblade X on the Wii U, you know how crazy it is. How the hell was that on the Wii U? That game is absolutely insane. It's huge, it's massive, especially when you get the mechs and you're flying around like, what the heck? Like, there's so much I have to talk about for Xenoblade X, and the fact that that's not on the Switch and it's on the Wii U is so weird. They say they can't really port it over, but I think they can. I feel like they can. Maybe they have to cut some features, I don't know, but Xenoblade X was awesome. So I would say if they can put Xenoblade X on it, go for it. That would be cool. It doesn't even need a graphical upgrade, I don't feel like. Maybe some textures, but that's it. As much as I would like a Xenoblade 3, I still have to catch up on the other ones. So if they could do X, that would help me not feel so bad about being left behind in my backlog. People are also speculating that there's going to be DLC. There's a lot of rumors centered around DLC for Pokemon Legends Arceus. Please, that game is absolutely amazing. It is filled with content. There's so much to do. It's a little weird, but there is a part of me that loves that there is an absolute end to Pokemon Legends. With Sword and Shield, I love those games. I know people didn't care for them, but I love those games, and I felt like there was endless amount of things to do because there's the competitive, shiny hunting, the Pokedex. There's a bunch of things to do, right? And so I felt like it never ended. Then there was like the Dynamax. You'll never run out of Dynamax. But at least with this game, I feel like there's enough to do where eventually you reach a point where all you can do is shiny hunt. That's pretty much it. So some DLC I feel like is in order. If they can do some episodes or a new island or something, I think it would be awesome. So DLC would be great. I don't think they're gonna announce it this close to the release date. I feel like the game just released. I feel like they're gonna give us a couple of months, maybe towards the end of the year or something, to release some DLC. Due to all these releases on Nintendo Switch, one thing for certain is we're not missing as many Nintendo characters. But when it comes to the IPs of Nintendo characters and stuff that we're missing Star Fox. We're still missing Star Fox, but I feel like Star Fox is gonna make a big comeback. I just feel it. Maybe not this year, but I think Star Fox is gonna get a pretty big year or something. Rhythm Heaven Fever, we're still waiting on that. I'm not too worried about that one. That one just seems like a very easy to make game that they could just throw it out at any time. I wouldn't even be surprised if that game's already ready. They're just waiting for a good release time. F-Zero, I don't think we're gonna see F-Zero. I'm sorry, I've got the Falcon. As well as Mother, we're not gonna see Mother. I don't think they're ever gonna mention Mother. And Kid Icarus, I wouldn't say he's left behind as much. I think Kid Icarus has a chance. Probably not for this year, but who knows? Now let's get down to the nitty gritty. It's been about 12 minutes and I still haven't even covered what I want to talk about. What I want. Again, like I said, it's so hard to know what they're gonna cram in for this year that who knows? Who knows? There's so many big titles this year, I don't really expect much, but I do have my wants. So these aren't necessarily predictions, these are just the little wants I want. With Kirby's Anniversary, definitely we're gonna get some stuff. They already said that they're working on the Kirby Anniversary for this year, so what are we gonna get? I really do think that we're gonna get a Kirby Game & Watch. It just makes sense. First year we had the Mario one, then we had the Zelda one, and then now we're having a Kirby one. I think it just makes sense. These are the anniversaries, so I did want a Metroid one, but it's fine. I think a Kirby one makes sense. Also, this might be a little weird, but I think something like this? If we can get some sort of collection, like Triple Deluxe and Robobot put together in the same pack, I think that would be really interesting. Again, same thing, you don't really need to completely remake it. Just add in some more textures or something and throw it on the Switch. I don't think you really need 3D for those games, so you can put it on the Switch. Planet Robobot's known for being one of the better Kirby games, and I think they should just throw that on the Switch. Triple Deluxe is also really good. I don't think these games should be forgotten, so I feel like if they can put those games together in like a collection, throw it on the Switch. I think that'd be really cool. Next one, Mario Party. We need DLC. The Mario Party game, I haven't liked the Mario Party in ages. And the last one that came out, Mario Party Superstars, is a really good game. It has all the old maps and old mini games, and it has online. I just feel like it's a perfect Mario Party game. We need more. We need some DLC. There's just so much you could do with it. More mini games possibly. Whether it's a free update or whether we have to buy an expansion, who knows? But I think Mario Party would be great with some DLC. And of course, I want some Pikmin 4. You know I'm always gonna say Pikmin 4. And shout out to Nate Tunes and the rest of the N10. We had a discussion about this earlier, but Mario Strikers or Mario Baseball is definitely in order, and I think that would be a perfect choice for this year. Every year we get some sort of sports game, whether it is tennis or golf. I think this is a good time to release Strikers or Baseball. Give it to us. That would be so much fun. Oh man, those are two of the best sports games, dude. Like Strikers and Baseball are like the best ones, and they always focus on tennis and golf. Come on, bring Strikers and Baseball to finish the sports games, please. And a wild card out there, because why not have a wild card? It probably wouldn't happen, definitely not, but I need to say it. A Mega Man Battle Network collection. I need it. Or a remake or something, but I need Mega Man Battle Network. Those are my wants. I don't want to go too much. I can go on and on and on about what I want from Nintendo, but I believe obviously those wants are fun enough to talk about. So I'm gonna end the video. It's already super long. I'm gonna have to cut a bunch of things. What do you guys predict or want from Nintendo Direct tomorrow? I'm gonna be at work, so I won't be able to see it, but I'm definitely doing a reaction when I come back, so expect it probably tomorrow night. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye.